Hello, my name is Ina Rockberg, and today I will be interviewed. I'll be answering a few questions. The first question being is to tell a little bit about myself. As I said, my name is Ina Rockberg. Recently, I transferred from Penn State University to Temple University. I was a statistics major and decided to go into risk management. And the reason why that I decided to go into risk management is I took a course at Penn State for risk management and completely fell in love with the subject. And I had a friend who was at the time enrolled at Temple University in the Fox program for risk management. And he praised the program so much. He said that it's a very interesting subject, that he highly recommends it. And I decided that I was going to take the risk and change my life and go to Temple University. And I think I definitely made the right decision because risk management, it's very underappreciated. It's a very important major and it contributes a lot to society. For example, if it wasn't for insurance, which is heavily risk management oriented, then a lot of people wouldn't have the luxuries that they have today. For example, there wouldn't be as many homeowners, there wouldn't be as many car owners, and you wouldn't have health insurance. There's a lot of employee benefits that are in insurance. And that's why this subject is so interesting and important, because if you take that away, when an accident happens, if you have a fire in your home, you're going to be devastated and possibly left with nothing. But insurance, that covers that. It gives you some freedom and it gives you some comfort knowing that you won't lose everything if something bad or tragic does in fact happen. And that's why a lot of people view it as the bad guy, but I actually think it's the hero in society that does fix messes that tend to happen. And that's why I did choose risk management. The second question is to tell a significant accomplishment in my life. And honestly, that would have to be judo. When I was 14, I started practicing judo and fell in love with the sport. It's so much fun, and you do a lot of throwing, you do a lot of grappling and groundwork, chokes, etc. And I worked really hard, and eventually I was able to become fifth in the nation. And that wasn't an easy thing to do. I learned two very important things through judo, and that was patience and hard work. And that's what really got me there. Patience, because to get a move right in judo, to get a throw right, you would have to practice a move over and over again 1,000 times, over 1,000 times. You have to practice it every single day until it turns into muscle memory. And that's not an easy thing to do. It takes a lot of dedication, and at first you won't succeed. At first you will always get it wrong, and you just have to keep working at it and you have to improve. And it's something that requires a lot of hard work. I ran every single day, I exercised every single day, did push-ups and pushed myself to the limit and worked so hard to compete and to try to win first place all the time. And that's what really I see as an accomplishment in my life. For example, also, there was one girl that I couldn't beat in competition. No matter how many times, I lost to her 3 times actually. And I kept watching the videotapes over and over again to see what I was doing wrong. And I was obviously really upset that I couldn't win. And I started practicing even harder than I did, and I just kept going and just kept moving forward. And eventually I was able to beat her, and I was really proud of myself because it's something that I really wanted. It's something that I worked hard for. And eventually I was able to see results, which I think is very important. And the third question being is to tell something that I've learned in class. And since I am a risk management major, I will focus what I learned in the risk management subject. And something that I really learned is the importance of insurance companies and different aspects that they undertake, different fields that they take. For example, reinsurance, that not a lot of people know, is quite important because it helps insurance company fund for risks that are more significant and more catastrophic. For example, a airplane, for instance, if it crashes, if something bad happens, that's a very large risk to take on that one insurance company might not want to do it by itself. It just doesn't have the funds or the capability to take on that risk by themselves. So it reinsures the risk, and you have it backed by more than one company. So if something does happen, that reinsurance company, it gives the safety, it gives the guarantee that that one insurance company won't go out of business for that incident. and each company does contribute to its own, and it provides people the opportunity to open businesses. It provides people the ability to have innovation without the fear of something bad or something wrong happening, something bad happening. And another example is reinsurance insures nuclear power plants. Also, there's side insurance companies, the side market that insures hurricanes, etc., possibly flooding. And it's all very fascinating, and that's what I really learned in class, the different aspects and the different, possibly the basic structure of insurance, but that basic foundation builds the rest of it, which I found to be very important and very fascinating. So those are the 3 things that I learned. It was very nice interviewing. Thank you for your time.